Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again. On this issue of Voices Big and Small, we're going to be taking a look at Houston based voice actor Tyler Galindo, who right now primarily works out of Sentai Filmworks. He also did a couple of things with ADV before they closed down. So, without no further ado, let's get started and take a peek at who Tyler Galindo is. So, basic information is this: Tyler Galindo, born November 1st, 1991, in Houston, Texas, United States, is an American voice actor affiliated with Sentai Filmworks. Also, of course, did some work with. So, as we look now, let's go ahead and look at some of his credits. So, in 2005, his first role was with ADV. His first few roles were with ADV, of course, um, before they closed and became Sentai. But his first role was as the English voice of Hat in the movie A Tree of Palm. Tree of Palm. It was Hat in the English voice of Hat in the anime movie A Tree of Palm. So now let's continue forward. Going back to 2004, I guess also may have done this in 2005. He was English voice of Billy in Chrono Crusade. Then in 2007, he was cast as the English voice of Robin in Le Chevalier d'Eon. Then moving ahead to 2013, that's when he started picking up more roles. Again, more roles now with Sentai Filmworks. He was cast as the English voice of Koki Akune in Medaka Box, the judo club member who had a thing for Medaka and eventually became part of the student council. Also in 2013, he was cast as the English voice of Ryota Sakamoto in B-Tomb, kind of a survival game type anime. Um, Then in 2014, he would reprise his role as Koki Akune in Medaka Box Abnormal. Also in 2014, he was cast as the English voice of Kento in Amnesia. And then in Majestic Prince, he was cast as the English voice of Ataro Soruga. And then in A Sunday Without God, he was cast as the English voice of Kiriko Zubriska. Also in 2014, he was cast in Log Horizon as the English voice of Rundlehaus Code. And then in 2015, he was cast in Maid Sama as the English voices of Shotaro Kano and Yujiro Ono. In Outbreak Company, he was cast as the English voice of Shinichi Kano, who I believe was the otaku they sent into the other world to try to conquer it. Also in 2015, he was cast as Lubbock from Akame ga Kill. So those of you who remember Akame ga Kill from Toonami, you would have heard his voice as Lubbock in that anime. He would reprise his role of Lubbock in the short Akakil Theater in 2016. Also in 2016, he was cast in Wizards Barristers as the English voice of Hiroyuki Suzui. Then in 2016, he would reprise his role as Rundlehaus Code. And then in 2017, he was cast as the English voice of Manabe in Chivalry of a Failed Knight. So yeah, not a lot of credits. Um, Not a lot of credits, unfortunately. To not much to talk about with him. I've heard him in a few things, but just figured there'd be some stuff that you guys might want to check out. It's obviously going to be a short one, um, as he didn't have many credits, but as the title goes, voices big and small. So I usually will try to put up. I'll of course highlight some of the more well-known voice actors. Once in a while, I'll give you somebody who's not as well-known, somebody that you might want to check out and might want to, encourage your local cons to invite to where you can meet them. Um, so yeah, Tyler Galindo though seems like a pretty talented guy. Might want to check out his work. Um, and with that, you can check the links below. My Discord is down there if you want to contact me directly. It's obviously going to be a short video today or this week. Let's see. And with that, of course, as you guys know, I'm promoting a bunch of different dub companies because Funimation is not the only game in town. There are guys like Tyler who are pretty good guys who probably would much more appreciate your fanfare than funny a lot of than some of the people at Funny do. Um, Let me see. As always, I'm still promoting the GoFundMe's. Um, Always, guys, never feel like you have to donate. If you have the means to, it's on your heart to do so, please consider donating. If you've already donated, please consider donating again. And if you cannot donate, you can still help out the cause by sharing the link. Because sharing is caring, and you never know. Maybe somebody in your circle of friends might decide that they want to help out. You never know; it doesn't hurt to ask. And if you like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I always look forward to the conversation with you guys, of course, as long as they're civil and respectful. As always, guys, I encourage you, now right now with everything going on with in the world with the COVID-19, obviously right now the more important things going on than conventions. But I would like to remind you that if you guys right now, while everything's going on, while you're sitting at home, I encourage you to check out this guy's work. And also, with that being said, when conventions do start coming back up again, just remember that the best way to get these guys to your local conventions is by contacting your local cons and asking them in a very polite and respectful manner to invite them to the cons. That's how they get to the cons. They have to be invited. So always remember that. Um, and anytime you want to meet somebody, you just need to contact your local cons and, in a very polite and respectful manner, ask them to invite them. If enough people invite them, they will get invited. So with that, wow. With that, I hope you guys will catch this. This is going to be a very short video, unfortunately. I hope you guys will take the time to check out Tyler's work and learn more about some of the learn more about him and some of the other VAs that are out there. So I hope I'll see you guys at the premiere of this on Friday. If not, then I will see you on Monday. Bye.